Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Pisces' highest good. How is Pisces feeling in the second week of June 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? 3 cards for Pisces. How is Pisces feeling? Straight out with the Ace of Swords. Okay, major clarity, major truth, a major confession, revelation. What are you going to tell someone, or what have you realised in your thoughts? The Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so the Queen of Wands upright is Sagittarian energy. Wands of fire, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands is very confident. Solar plexus is activated. She's assertive. She's a go-getter. Fire is unrelenting. It will burn until there's no fuel left. Okay, so this is someone very self-motivated, confident, goal-orientated, nice looking as well, seductive. When it's reversed, it could be someone who's lost their energy, okay, depleted energy levels, depleted confidence, depleted libido, or it could be someone who's overconfident, over energized, overly passionate, you know, or angry, overbearing, you know, furious, having rages. So I don't know if the passion is under or over. That would be normal. This would be like abnormal, you know, like it's not usual for Pisces to have this swords energy and this fire energy, okay? It doesn't have to be bad, but I don't know what it is at the moment. The King of Cups, okay, so that's a nice energy, very calm, level-headed. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you're back to your watery self. Patient, understanding, forgiving, generous of heart. Let's see what comes out. So you've shown up as a queen and a king. So you must have a lot of responsibility. You could have children. You could be a homeowner. You could have lots to do in work. Lots of responsibility. Ooh. We have got a matching suit, okay? So we've got a Queen of Cups. Also upright. Really, really nice energy, Pisces, okay? So you're showing up as the King of Cups, they're showing up as the Queen of Cups, and you're both upright. You're both happy, calm, caring, patient, understanding, generous of heart. Very, very loving energy. Really, really nice. Complementary energy, because you're a matching suit, but you're also masculine and feminine. So you're not clashing and you're not falling apart. It's really, really nicely balanced. Like those 2 fish, okay? Really, really nicely balanced. It's like yin and yang. 8 of Cups reversed. They don't want to give up on the relationship. They don't want to walk away. If the 8 of Cups was upright, they'd be leaving this relationship. They're not. What is going on? This is so weird. Look, we've got another matching suit. This is freaky. I've never had this happen before. So we've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. You're showing up as the Queen of Wands. They're showing up as the King of Wands. both reversed. That's freaky. What is going on? It's like you're taking turns. You've taken turns, like, it's like in the timeline, more recently, you've gone from being angry and weakened to being calm and patient. And they've gone from being calm and patient to being angry and weakened. You're definitely married or in a seriously long-term relationship, but they look a bit pissed off at the moment. New moon, okay, so a new chapter. First quarter moon, we've moved into that new chapter. Seven of Wands reversed, okay, so we're feeling maybe at a loss, at a disadvantage. You know, we know that we're not pleasing this person. The Devil reversed. Okay, so they could have Capricorn in their chart, or you could, but basically we're detaching from whatever was unhealthy, whatever was a bad habit, whatever was codependent. We're freeing ourselves from that behavior or that way of thought, that characteristic that was not good. We're freeing ourselves from that. And lastly, we've got the Tower reversed with the lunar eclipse. That's major transformation. Look how dramatic these cards are with the emotion. A lunar eclipse is major transformation. So with the moon, you can be afraid of the dark. You know, the fool realizes that he must walk forwards anyway, even when things are not illuminated, things are not obvious, we don't know what's ahead. We must walk forwards anyway, we must make progress, we must do it. When the moon is eclipsed, it can be frightening, it can be intimidating, it can be overwhelming, and that's what that card looks like. It's not for long though. And then the Tower is when everything crumbles down and things are never going to be the same again. The landscape of your life will be totally different. So it's like getting made redundant or having a divorce, you know, someone announcing, I want out of this relationship. Everything gets pulled down, but it gets rebuilt and it gets made, you know, 10 times better. It doesn't feel like that when it's happening, and it certainly doesn't feel like that for a long time, but that's the point of a Tower. The Tower is being kind of pushed back at the moment. This person leaning on things to try and keep them together, or you are. I think someone is resisting the change, to be honest. But change is inevitable. You can't stop a tower from falling. It's Aries energy. Ooh, so there's some sort of like major transformation going on with this relationship, and it looks like I tell you what as well, you've both gone from being in feminine energy to being in masculine energy. So it could be that it's either that you're going to be the calm, cool, calm, collected one, patient one, understanding one, and they're going to be like flipping out, going angry or feeling weak. I mean, sometimes you get angry because you feel disempowered, but you can be angry and overbearing, you know, and trying to control everything. Or you're going to get pushed around by this person. where it used to be you being the pushy, domineering one. It's like a role reversal, you know. Like if these fish just switched positions, that's kind of what's happening here. It doesn't mean that things are over. It doesn't mean that, because they want to work on this. They want to work together. But it's not comfortable what's happening here. It's like a total shift, like opposite positions. The tables are turning, the tide's turning. It's a huge deal. So why is it happening? Why have they got the King of Wands reversed? And the Eight of Cups reversed? Let's do a dig. Let's excavate. Tangled. Unable to free yourself from a sticky situation, taking a step back helps you to see clearly. What is that? Shining sign? What's that? Trust. Trust in the universe's plan and follow your heart. Court. Uncovering evidence, getting exposed, cheating revealed. Oof. I thought that was the tangled one, but I didn't want to assume, and then we've got court. Recording, announcing, expressing, revealing truth. Oof, what is going on here? Let's get an unspoken truth. If you ask, I'll stay. Oh. There's something behind your eyes. What are you hiding? There's trust issues here. Running from your problems won't solve them. Ooh, my God, this is dramatic, guys. You've got runner twice coming out for the one that's showing up in your reading. Oh my God, they're a runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Running from your problems won't solve them, the runner. That's coming out for them. There's a codependency between the two of you, and it's so interesting that you've literally got the Queen and the King of Cups, and you've got the Queen and the King of Wands, but they're coming out in opposite positions at each end of the timeline. That is runner chaser, because it's like twin flames, you know, like runner chaser dynamic. You take turns chasing each other and running. That's freaky. I've never had that come out like that before. It could be, you know, self-sabotaging the relationship. So you've learned to stop chasing, I think, and they've started chasing you, maybe. Pay attention to red flags, divine timing, redirect your thoughts, free yourself. They're the one. Love your shadow. You are enough. Why so many come out? Engagement. Leave your fear behind. Leave your fear behind. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. Someone runs away out of fear. You know, they self-sabotage. There's trust issues. They run. They may cheat or contemplate cheating or contemplate avoiding, you know, responsibilities, bury their head in the sand, avoid talking about it. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. They are the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. I think you're healing each other, you know. You've learned to stop chasing. And they've learned to stop running. You are enough. The person you're meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. Engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Leave your fears behind. They're stopping this relationship from blossoming. Wow. That is like, that's so clear. It's twin flames. It's okay to feel feelings. You don't need to run away from them. When things get tough, you don't run away. Ooh, never a truer word has been spoken. People don't want to hear that they fucked up or that they keep messing up. They don't want to hear it. So, yeah, that's why they run. They're afraid to listen to the truth because it hurts. It's too heavy. Gratitude. I love acknowledging all the little things I'm grateful for. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I'm feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things that I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. Water my dreams. All I desire is on its way to me, but like a seed, my dreams too must be watered. My belief and determination is what makes them grow. I'll be patient throughout this journey. It is all unfolding at the perfect time. Conscious focus. What I focus on, I attract more of. Starting with today, I'll be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy and see as more of these things begin to effortlessly flow into my life. Sacred contract. Follow your sacred contract to fulfill your soul's mission and purpose. There's the divine timing here, and this connection could be on and off. It could be tumultuous, it could be runner chaser. You know, there could be times where you're great together and you're fiery and you're passionate, and then there could be times where you just don't want anything to do with each other. You really hurt, you can't understand each other. That is the twin flame journey, I'm afraid. It's more time apart than you are together. Dream interpretation. Decode dream symbols to uncover messages from your subconscious. When you have dreams, it's kind of like processing and solving things, okay, in a very abstract way. So you may want to document your dreams, or, you know, ask an expert about them, or Google what they mean. Let's get you an angel number. In the twin flames, it's not karmic or anything like that. It's a very profound connection, and you will trigger healing in one another. But it won't be a nice, comfortable ride. It'll be like bumpy as hell. Bumpy as all hell. But you'll be like magnets. You can't stay away from each other when you're apart. You're just thinking about each other. You know, the universe has to put two people together that are like magnets, so they do keep coming back together, and they do keep healing each other. 111, intuition. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. You're getting a lot of ones here. 1011, take action. Hope, new beginning, fresh start. Lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. 3333. Social skills, hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Right, let's get you some crystals. Did nothing come out then? Oh yeah, well, there it is, look. What does that say? I can't read this font. Is it Larimar? It's the third eye. I'm sure it says Larimar. Let's have a look. There it is. I was thinking, oh my God, I'm going to have to Google that and find out what it is. Wow, that is stunning. That's absolutely stunning. I love that. What does it do? Sea foam toned Larimar. Okay, Mar is sea, isn't it? It's a volcanic blue mineral only found in the Dominican Republic. Its energy is like a spiritual snow cone for the seething and sweltering. Who needs it? The hot-tempered or any Aries. Where to put it? When super agitated, stop, drop. Hold Larimar in your left hand and commence cooling breathing. Stick out your rolled tongue and slowly inhale and exhale like you're sucking through a straw. When to use it? When you feel like all of the world's problems are suddenly just your problem. When anger stands between you and the formation of articulate sentences. Remember, chill is a choice. Ride the cool breeze with Larimar. Slow your roll. That's so pretty. Right, we are done. I hope that resonates for you, Pisces. Take care. Don't forget to give me a like and give me a share, subscribe, follow, repost, and I will see you in the next one.